Hello and welcome back to another video. So as part of this £50,000 challenge to use the initial 10k from the first challenge to try and generate £50,000 basically by the end of the year. And as part of that, I said I was going to do an update every month, see how I'm getting on, you know, instead of the constant running total, because that is just so much admin, believe you me. So I've devised a way to basically give you monthly updates. Since November has just passed, that was my first month. So let's dive in and see how I got on. As you can see there, my total revenue was £4,072.88, which is quite good, isn't it? I'm quite happy with that. We need that to be profit though, if we want to reach our target. And it's definitely not profit at the moment, because as you can see in this column, our expenses have hit £2,589.75 to be exact. And that has netted us a total profit for November of £1,483.13. So we are way off our target. So we must improve. Let me see how much I actually have to get. So we essentially need to triple that number, just under triple. It's a start. It's not amazing, but it's a start. Now, why are those expenses so high? I would like to bring them down, but as you can see, I spent £1,604 just on stock. About 1,400 of that was from Fleek. I bought about 250 rugby tops for around £3 each. Starting to get them up now. They're selling anywhere between £12 and £18 on Vinted, which is a really nice profit margin. So happy with those. Got a load of fleeces as well. And then I've just had a delivery, as you can probably see behind me. A delivery of a load of Levi's denim jackets. There's honestly a load of nice vintage ones. And then just a bundle there of various things. That's an abnormal cost, that won't be the same, but the cost this month is not going to turn into this month's profit, if you know what I mean. It's going to be more like next month's or the month after's profit. So you have to maintain a bit of a cash flow here. Packaging, how much do we get? Yeah, we spent about £417 on mainly packaging, but there'll be a few other bits in there as well. General subscriptions, cross-list app, and then there are just a few bits for these videos. I'm using this as basically my accounting. Some YouTube stuff will come in there as well. I don't know why I'm holding this. This is quite threatening actually. I used it to open the boxes, but we'll pop that down. Storage unit, £240 a month. And because I'm listing a lot more, I've enlisted some help from Fiverr. I'm gonna stop doing that now because I've spent £211.78. And I thought it would totally let me step back and get on with other things. But no, it's still quite a lot of admin involved because I have to review it and stuff. I'm actually moving on to like an AI lister that's going to save me so much time and is so much better and actually less admin, and for one, cheaper. It's about £35 a month as opposed to £200 a month. So there's a saving there, quite a big saving. There we have it for the month of November, £1,483 profit. Much improvement to be had. So in addition to this update, I thought I'd pair it with just a chat basically. And this video is going to be on the vision of where I want this business to go. Grab yourself a brew like me or anything you want to drink and let's get into it. The vision is building a brand. Now, how do I build a brand? I don't know. So who do you ask when you don't know something? That's right, my friend Google. How to build a brand. And we've got a nice little overview here, which I'm going to break down a bit now. And because I'm all for collaborative efforts, lots of minds are better than one, I kind of want to bounce my ideas off you guys and vice versa. So if you can pop down in the comments any sort of advice or how you would take things in answer to these questions, that would be amazing. Anyway, number 1, research and strategy. Define your purpose. So essentially I'm moving into clothing quite heavily. I'm not stepping aside totally from the everything stuff, because I do quite like the electronics. I just find clothing, one, a lot easier to package, a lot easier to store also, and I'm getting into it a little bit. I've never been the most fashionable person in the world, but I'm certainly picking up some nice things from the charity shops, like this lovely little rugby top I bought for £2 in the last video. Absolutely made up with this. Anyway, I digress. I've done a little bit of research on this before. I've seen some big players in the eBay clothing industry, and I've just been seeing the potential of said business. So who is my target audience? Basically, anyone who wants to buy secondhand clothing. And why would you want to buy secondhand clothing? Well, 1, it's a lot cheaper than buying brand new, and 2, it's convenient. You don't have to go out and search. You can just type a few words online, buy it, and wait for it to come in a couple of days. How good is that? And we've also got the eco-conscious people. I don't profess to be an absolute eco-warrior here, but it is nice knowing that you can take stuff from landfill. I don't think a lot of the stuff that I buy is escaping landfill, to be honest, apart from the recycling shops. That's already been taken from landfill, and by buying it, I'm saving it, I guess. That's not going to be my entire ethos, but it's going to play a part in it, naturally, of course. So the long-term vision and strategy for the business is to become a large clothing seller. I eventually want to be a place where you can get anything, even the basics, not just the sort of vintage or designer stuff. So yeah, there we go. Number 2, brand identity. Choose a name. Well, we've got the channel Pursuit of Thriftiness, so it made sense to just call it Thriftiness. Like, this channel is the pursuit of thriftiness, and thriftiness is the end goal. And it has a nice ring to it. It's not as much of a mouthful either. So all of this stuff I kind of wanted to ask you guys. I've sort of asked ChatGPT to design me a logo, and here it is. I think it's quite nice, it's quite professional, quite modern. What do you guys think? I don't know, maybe a different color, or I'm not too sure. This is something I'm going to build up to. It's not going to happen. I'm just actually going to build a solid system first, get some knowledge behind me, and then we're going to start doing all this. But it's good to start thinking about it early. And finally, application and consistency. Build a presence. Kind of trying to do that now. But eventually we're going to be building a website and build a following on the various platforms like eBay, Vinted and Depop. So yeah, there's my presence. Style guide, same thing as the design stuff, and then integrating it everywhere, blah, blah, blah. I'm not really doing marketing, and well, I'm trying to do social media at the minute, but it's difficult. And then engage and build loyalty. Build loyalty is a big one. Not really thought of that, to be honest. What I need to be doing is like implementing maybe like a loyalty system that I send out with each order, so you get money off your next order. Try and build up that following. So yeah, there we go. There are my thoughts on where this business may end up, hopefully. Yeah, we're gonna try, but definitely want to get you guys involved, so pop a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking about all of this. You may give me some fresh ideas. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope this wasn't boring, but it's nice to talk about, isn't it? It's nice just to let it all out, all these thoughts and visions and stuff, because I might be totally missing something and one of you guys has the answer. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one.